Kia, this is Maddie reporting for Kia Kids News. We're at the 2024 Tri-Games, where students are participating in their special type of Olympics. Let's head in to catch the opening ceremony.
I'm breaking all the walls, pushing them down, standing tall, feet on the ground, I give my all.
This Tri-Games event had kids from Mount Richmond Special School, Rose Hill School and Carey Flat School, all from the Auckland region. Welcome to the 2024 Tri-Games. Everybody here is absolutely pumped. A point of pride was every school's unique flag. Hi, what's your name and how are you feeling today?
My name is Nimi and I'm feeling good.
How are you feeling about the 2024 Tri-Games?
Well, it was really good. This was my first time being here.
How was the opening ceremony?
It was amazing. I really love it when everybody's like, all these days they really try really hard, really like they really work really hard sometimes. That's why games are like games and Tri-Games really good.
The kids compete across multiple events for an epic day.
It was pretty good to play with your friends because it's fun, it's motivating, and it's entertaining for us. And it's not about winning or losing. The fact is, it's just about taking it and giving it a try. So on my shirt it says, I give it a go, a try.
Are you excited about the Tri-Game? Yeah!
So Maddie, what's with the sport?
What's your favourite thing about the Tri-Games?
Tennis.
Hi Shalia, what's your favourite thing about the Tri-Games?
My Tri-Game is rugby. Basketball. I have my ball at home because I play on a trampoline.
Jordan, what's your favourite thing about the Tri-Games?
Obstacle course.
What's fun about the obstacle course?
Going to the bounce castle.
Naya, how did you find the slide? Tri-Games 2024! Like every good sports day, it finishes with medals.
We are the champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. We are the champions.
It's been really exciting to be back here because I love my sports and they're entertaining. Yeah, that's all.
Well, I really love about the Tri-Games. They were like amazing, real hard doing this. It's amazing. I really love it. That's why I really love doing Tri-Games. That's why I'm here.
We are the champions. 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 We are the champions.
What an epic day for inclusion! This has been Maddie reporting for Kia Kids News. Thanks to New Zealand On Air.
What play opportunities there are, if there's any playgrounds or facilities, and the report is directly from children themselves. So part of the NPS report is doing engagement sessions with our tamariki, so we can hear directly from them about what they do to get to school and what they want to see in their communities.
We attended a workshop that we had to create what we want to see when we're coming to school. So I drew a rainbow because my scenery was the wetlands, and I drew a little water fountain stuff, so then it would be clean water in this area over here.
We opened 2017 with 39 children. That's now grown to just under 500 students now, and that's just a reflection of the area in South Auckland and the boom in the housing development market. We've been restricted with space. The Help of CLM and Healthy Active Learning guided us into using our swales, our garden areas, and developing them into walkways, different level balancing beams, creating edible gardens as well, so adding something different, adding more for the children to use.
The biggest challenge we faced for the first 4 years was that there were no pedestrian crossings, the lights weren't there. So the lights that are there now, great, but our kids essentially have to cross the road, go around another block and then through another alleyway to get to Bruce Pullman Park that's just there.
Some of the challenges that our communities face is accessibility, being able to connect with local community and stakeholders. I mean, around in this particular area, you've got an amazing regional facility.
I would love to have access for our families to get there. Currently, if we were to have an event in our hall, we could not fit in there, and we couldn't invite our community, and that's just not us.
So hopefully with the NPS report, we'll be able to get some nice feedback really on how we can utilise our space even more, and some great ideas to further the school with what we've got within the grounds. But obviously for us, the most important thing would be to utilise the space out in our wider community.
We're a school that likes to take our kids out to real life learning experiences. So if we can have just that pathway into using those resources out there, or we've got a space in our wetlands to go and have a lesson out there, then that's what we'll do.
Welcome to our Enterprise update. Tickets are now for sale. Buy as many as you can before tonight. You don't want to run out whilst you're there. Hi, can I buy some tickets tonight? Yes, jump online and order your tickets now. You can buy a few each week and you'll be given them on the 20th of November. Don't be that one person that rocks up to Enterprise with no tickets and spends most of the night waiting in line to buy tickets. Remember, once the stalls run out of stock, they will close. Why should we buy your tickets or support your Enterprise night? This is our one big night where we invite all of our KFS community to come and support our young entrepreneurs. 85% of the total profit will go towards end of year school trips, 10% will go towards a charity of our choice, and 5% will go towards things like bins and portaloos. What if my auntie or grandparents want to buy some tickets? She can register online and order the tickets for you to use. Make sure they're in your name. Lastly, there'll be a small amount of tickets available for purchase on the actual night, but you'll be better off organising it now and having the tickets locked in.
Oh! Let's go see what Cody Flats are selling and how many tickets you need. What are you selling for Enterprise?
Sugar cookies and caramel brownies. 2.
Tote bags. Strawberry.
How much does it cost?
$1. Lolly bags.
And how much do they cost?
We don't know yet.
Scented candles.
And how much is that?
A small is 2 tickets, a medium is 3 tickets, and a large is 4 tickets.
Ice cream.
How much does it cost?
Maybe it's gonna be 2 tickets. We're not sure yet.
I'm selling teddy butterfly bags and colored flower pots. We are making some Santas, and we are making some Diwali celebrations, and we are making angels, and we are making nothing then.
We're making sausage sizzle. We're doing a sausage sizzle.
Calamore, making calamore, fruit kebabs, and otai.
We're gonna make mango bango, crinkle cookies, and banana spring roll.
That's nice. How much are they?
I think 1 ticket or $2.
Making boba tea.
And why do you think we should buy the boba tea?
Because we're the best base.
We're gonna make bracelets, bookmarks, and horseshoe games, and we're gonna decorate some horseshoes.
Embroidery pencil cases.
How much?
3 tickets.
Why should we buy your
Because they're high quality and they're they have enough space to fit a lot of things in it, and they look good.
Gift cards. You can give it to people's birthdays, for your families, moms and dads. Ice block.
Crepes. We're selling clay made objects. Raffles. Rainbow popcorn.
Lemonade.
How much does it cost?
Small is 1 ticket, medium is 2 tickets, and large is 3.
Cool.
Why should we buy your lemonade?
Because we, instead of our group thinks of cooking as a privilege, not a chore, so we put more time and effort into our lemonade.
Butterfly lolly bags and painted pots.
And how much do they cost?
So the lolly bags cost $6, and the painted pot.
Give our Kapahaka group a wonderful round of applause again, just as they're leaving. Fantastic. Okay, before we start, I apologise. We've sort of done things in reverse order than what they were supposed to be. Supposedly, Matua George has just seen my script, which is no script at all anymore, and realised that it could be like a Trump rally where it could go anywhere, everywhere, and be quite long. So I apologise in advance. First off, welcome to our whānau. Thank you so much for coming through during the school day and supporting the students for our prize giving. This is the second year we've actually had our prize giving split just for the sheer growth of the school. This year alone we've had 250 new students join us. Last year was 205 new students. Next year we don't know. Could be even more, could be less. Hopefully less because we're running out of space. But what that does ensure is that the philosophy of the school, the ethos of the school, and what we're trying to bring to the school does not change. It means we have to work harder because what we're here for is we're here for the kids. There's not one member of staff here that's appointed because they're not here for the kids. There's no one here for personal glory, personal satisfaction, or to be the best. We want our kids to be the best. And that's reflected in everything that we're about to see today with those wonderful awards that we see by the side of us. Yes, it does take a little bit long to get through them, but our kids are this group a little bit older, so they can move a little bit quicker. This year for us has also been about growth. We want our intermediates and our middle school and our senior school, so year 4 to year 8, we want them to grow. For our year 7s and 8s, we want to prepare them for high school. Being a full primary is difficult. When you've got 5-year-olds in a school and 13-year-olds in a school, the dynamic does change. It's different. So we have to adapt and change certain programs. And what we do every year is we just build on that. We hear from yourself, we hear from the teachers, we hear, most importantly, from the students. What turns you on to learning? What makes you passionate about learning? Because if they're not interested, they're not going to do it. It's the same as us. If I'm not interested in something, I know full well I'm not going to do it. Likewise, everybody else in this room. So therefore, we need to be responsive to our students. But what we also need to make sure, and this is one thing we've been speaking about for the whole entire year, is something called resilience. So what we've instilled in our students, what we're going to continue to do is to build resilience within our students, because far too often, students don't know what failure feels like. But they need to. And that's part of our UC for our unrelenting curiosity for learning, to feel failure, to feel when something doesn't actually go their way. Because if we don't build resilience, when they leave and go to high school, we're not preparing them for life. That could be said also about experiencing not coming first all the time. What it feels like to come 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and not being rewarded for coming last or coming 5th, just to get that desire and drive to actually, I can do better, this is how I can do better, this is why I'm going to do better. Because if we keep rewarding for failure, then when we get to life, when we get to the hard challenges of life, there's no one there to protect them. So if we start that from an early age, from our year 4s up, we know we've got hard, resilient citizens that are going to go out into the world and succeed. And what we're seeing this year, with the awards that are happening, the variety of boys, girls, and different diversity within the school, is that it's succeeding as well. We saw it at athletics last week. We saw it with different trials for different sports. We've seen it with different trials for different performance groups. And every year that's going to grow. So I think we need to start off with a huge round of applause for our staff and also for our students. This year we've also continued to give our kids even more opportunities. There aren't many schools in this area, in central Auckland, on the North Shore, any part of Auckland, that gives the experiences that we give to our students. Yes, it's costly. But that's why we have to be clever with our money. We don't charge for these experiences. We may ask for a koha for transport because transport costs are phenomenally expensive. Otherwise, our kids should be going out to camps. And they do. We start from our year 2s with a sleepover. And then they move off this week. Our year 3s and 4s are going off on their camp on Thursday and Friday to Camp Adair. Then we move off to 2 nights, 3 nights, then 5 nights. Or 4 nights, should I say. Because that also builds resilience. But it also brings that different togetherness. And we start with our older students at the beginning of the year to build that team. To start that resilience, to push them a little bit harder, because then we know the rest of the year we can push them further with their learning, with their personal growth. And then we finish off the year with our juniors and our younger students because they've built to that growth. Next year is no different. You've probably noticed 2 vans that have been living in the school. They're our own school vans. We've invested money and purchased these 2 vans so we can give more to our students, so we can get them outside of the school and into the community. not tidying up after people, but actually giving back and doing something more worthwhile within our community, supporting them. Our culture groups, we want our culture groups to grow, and we are looking for some people that can come through in our community and help support our culture groups, our Indian group, our Pacifica group, our Kapahaka group. So we can actually go off to places like Sawanoaks retirement homes and actually perform to our elderly, to those that have given something to their community, so we can give something back and have that to a kind of relationship that we so often miss out outside in our community, but we have within our school. Now, I just have to do one boring thing before we move on to our first award, and that's health and safety. So, first and foremost, if you have a mobile phone, please make sure it's on silent. Otherwise, we'll all get to hear your ringtone, and you may get a little embarrassed if it's one you don't want people to hear. Secondly, if there is a fire alarm, and hopefully the fire alarm doesn't go off, if there is a fire alarm, please don't panic or stress. The side doors, the ranch sliders, they are open. They can just be opened up, and we just make our way out onto the field, where you'll just wait instruction from myself or Mr. Fiao, depending on who's with the rest of the school or not. Otherwise, a huge thank you and a huge welcome to yourselves, to all of our community, and hopefully you'll enjoy the next hour and 15 minutes. Thank you.
Kia ora nō tātou. First of all, I'd like to acknowledge Mrs. Brand for her support throughout the year to help with Kapahaka. Without her help, it would have been a difficult task, so thank you very much, really appreciate it. The first award is our Taino Award. This goes to a person who gave up many sports practices to turn up to lunchtime practices, and I think I might have to question his parents, because I think he might have a bit of Polynesian in him somewhere. So this first award for his commitment to practices and performing like a champion, Archie. And this next one, our tuakana, she has turned up to all practices. She asks if she can do extra and can lead songs, and that again gave up her time ahead of practices and so on and so forth. And our tuakana award goes to Harper.
Hello everyone. This afternoon I have the privilege of presenting our first lot of group awards, so if we can please just hold our applause so we have all our recipients up at the front, that would be greatly appreciated. So this afternoon I have the privilege of handing out our Trec nominations for 2024. As we approach the end of the year, we pause to recognise the remarkable achievements of our students. This next group of individuals are our Trec nominees who have demonstrated the Trec qualities that embody our school's values. These are thinking, respect, empathy, and courage. Their contributions to our school community are invaluable, and we're incredibly proud of their accomplishments. With that being said, here are the senior Trec nomination recipients for 2024. From Whae, we have Shan Yo. Shan Yo. Could I also please get one teacher from each base up the front on the left-hand side, please? Jared McNay. Andrea Singh. From Mango, we have Rahini Handa. Who is absent today. We also have Gianna Dawan. Ritesh Bist. From Base Kahu, we have Sophia. From Base Pudidi, we have Griffith Matei. We also have Janine McNay. Moving into Kotare, we have Naya Billy. Sticking with Kotare, we have Jacqueline Kerr. Lastly, from Kotare, we have Anale Fitu. And last but not least, we have Shivali Maharaj. Almost back.
Could I have one teacher come up from each base, please? The literacy nominations. These awards acknowledge individuals who have shown remarkable dedication to enhancing their reading and writing skills throughout the year. Each teacher has selected a student within their base that they have been teaching literacy to. So, from Kotari, we have Anaga Josi Ula. Sorry, Anaga. Also from Kotari, we have Rabani Gill. And Javier Sidhu. We also have Ahana Nadan. In Puriri, we have Inayat Kerr and Rosera Milford. In Kahu, we have Shad Charlie and Ishmeet Kerr. In Mango, we have Alia Tale Alo. In Phi, could we have Nuruddin Al-Kafas? Sorry, Nuruddin. Ashvin Kaur. Anjita Piri. Piri, thank you. Well done to all these students, a great big whakataki.
Person you might as well stay here for numeracy. Can I please have the teachers up for the numeracy awards? These awards acknowledge individuals who have shown remarkable dedication to enhancing their numeracy skills throughout the year. Congratulations to all the recipients. From Phi, we have Nevaeh Hipi Uisi. Amav Mera. And Shabbat Ranhawa. Unfortunately, our recipient from Mangol is absent, but that went to Waimana Toi Toi. From Kahu, we have Arjun Singh. He also is absent. And Destiny Gillespie. From Pudidi, we have Keita England. And Angad Man. From Kotare, we have Ewan Songa. Emmanuel Ta'alili Patelo. Bevnik Kerr. And Japji Kerr Bahati. Okay, homai te paki paki.
My name is Ms. Aslan. This year, Ms. Chan and I have had the privilege of teaching our senior boys and girls Indian group. We have chosen a student who has shown dedication and commitment to the Indian culture and her dance. She took on the leadership role and supported our younger students with her dance. She always has a positive attitude and brings her flair to the dance. She represents Indian culture at school, performed at Pacifica School as well as the Diwali Festival. The award goes to Judge M. Congratulations.
Hello, team. May I please have one teacher from each place? I'd like to collect your medals and join me on stage, please. Hey, thank you, team. So when I call your name, please come up to the front, collect your certificate and your medal from your base teacher or the representative, and just queue up at the front. Starting in 5, the UC for our nomination award goes to Gavin Singh. Hold the applause for the end, please. Next in 5, we also have a nomination for Rian Acosta. And lastly, in 5, one of our year 8s, the UC for our nomination goes to Sukjot Mundi. And moving over to our year 7 space, the UC for our nomination goes to Perseus Tupou. Over into Kahu, the UC for our nomination goes to Trec Bilal. And staying in Kahu, the next UC for our nomination goes to Ravneet Sidhu. to our Year 5 space, Puriri. The nomination goes to Zamira Sami. And staying in Puriri, the next nomination goes to Shaila Pratap. Over into our Year 4 space. The next nomination goes to Gotish Bao Singh in Kotai. Staying in Kotare, we have a nomination for Ashrit Kula in Kotare. Next nomination in Kotare goes to Akindra O'Sullivan. And our last UC for our nomination in our Year 4 space goes to Mango Ngatai White.
Okay, could I just please get one teacher from Year 4, Year 5, Year 6, Year 7 and Year 8 to collect one of the Diamond Awards, please, by Mr. S. Okay, so it's my great privilege to award the outstanding, the overall Trec certificate and medal, and actually come and join me on stage, thank you, for 2024. Now, we've looked at the recognition of Trec and achievement for this year, and they're the nominations from each teacher. This is the overall per year level. Now this shows consistency, and this student knows, or these students know, the consistency, all of our students know, along with resilience, consistency means all the time, every time, without fail. They show integrity, knowing to do the right thing when nobody else is looking. We know we work on the mantra, you can make a mistake, everyone's entitled to make a mistake, but you don't make the same mistake twice, because then it becomes deliberate. So what we've done, I'm going to see how awake they are. When we talk about resilience, we go hard or? Go hard! That's not bad, we'll come back to that at the end when I finish off. So these students have gone hard, and then today they'll be able to go home at some point with the effort they've shown with their Trec, with their thinking, respect, empathy and courage. So for Year 4, our overall Trec Achievement Award goes to Evie Drake. In Year 5, 2024's Trek Achievement Award goes to Axel Bravado. Oh, we've got a fan club, Axel. In Year 6, the Trek Achievement Award goes to Harleen Kaur Dulai. In Year 7, our Trek Achievement Award goes to Zaina Awaz. And finally, for Year 8, our Trek Achievement Award goes to Norma Carmel. Can we give these wonderful recipients a clap?
Thank you, seniors. Could I have a teacher from each year level come up, please, to help me present these awards? So the recognition of academic achievement is given to the overall champion in academia, in reading, writing, maths, all of the maths strands. UC Farrell. They're a student whose attendance is above 80% as well. It's important that you're here at school because this is where you learn. Okay, so year 4. The top academic achievement award for year 4 goes to Yashasvi Mann. In year 5, the top award goes to Erie O'Sullivan. In year 6, the top award goes to Dakshan Karith Vasan. In year 7, the award goes to Kyra Freiko. And in our year 8 cohort, the award goes to Hakushal Kerr. This is a huge achievement for these students and a huge contribution.
And yourself. There's a couple of awards here, I think. Sorry, teachers, it's musical chairs. Could I please have one teacher again? We're going off script, but there's a lot to handle here. Along with Matua George. Wonderful. So, I once again get the privilege not just of Trec but overall academic progress, because when we opened the school back in 2017, it was all very well being the brightest, most intelligent person in the world. That's fine. But what we find in schools is the students who make the most progress don't get acknowledged as much as they should. Now that could be some of our juniors who would be stuck on a reading level for months and months and months, and all of a sudden learning clicks. That's fine, you can walk in front of me, that's not a problem. And that doesn't get acknowledged. It may get acknowledged in a hui with a certificate to say well done, but what we want to see and what we pride ourselves on is the acknowledgement of the progress that the students make. Not just how super intelligent they are, but the progress that they make towards their learning. And that's not just in reading, writing and math, that's across the board. That's their personal, social, emotional, so their haora, but also within their UC4L, their unrelenting curiosity for learning. Our curriculum, our passion-based, interest-based curriculum that takes them to all deepest, darkest places of learning. Some places they like, some places they dislike. And the progress that they make throughout that. So it's not just for being the best at literacy or numeracy, it's across the board, and that's across the year. So it's my great privilege to announce the Year 4 Overall Academic Progress Award to Jay Rana. Okay, for Year 5, it's my great pleasure to announce this one. The overall academic progress for Year 5 is to Riley Hartley. Okay, moving on to Year 6, the overall academic progress award 2024 goes to Prabgan Kaur. Into Year 7. Overall Academic Progress Award goes to Dominic Wilkinson Gubba. And finally, before I announce this person's name for Year 8, I do need to make a special recognition of this one. This student has not missed a day of school since they enrolled with us in February 2023. That is a 100% attendance record for 2 years, up to this point. She's still got a few more days left to go till she finishes Year 8, but congratulations to Marissa Lee. I can give these wonderful students a huge round of applause.
Can we please put our hands together one more time for our Senior Pacifica Cultural Group for 2024. I'd like to call on Fire Colleen and Fire Rosemary if she's here. Could I please have you up the front? Now, before we get into the Senior Pacifica Leadership Award this afternoon, I'd just like to acknowledge these special people, Fire Colleen here in the green, Fire Rosemary in the blue, and Mr. Fair in the white, for the countless lunchtimes that they gave up to help us practice at lunchtimes, and also for putting the beautiful costumes together for the boys and the girls. Can we give them a round of applause, please? Alrighty, I've written something down, sorry, don't forget anything. Today I have the privilege of awarding the Pacifica Cultural Leadership Cup to a student who has truly embodied the spirit of Pacifica culture. This individual has not only embraced their heritage, but has also championed its importance within our school community. The dedication and commitment has been a driving force behind countless lunchtime practices, and is someone who always shows up and leads by example. The energy and patience that the student brought to practices created an environment that allowed the Pacifica culture, more specifically the Samoan culture, to shine throughout the year. We are extremely proud to have had this student as part of our school Pacifica Cultural Group. They grew into a confident leader, embodying the essence of Pacifica and setting a good example for others around them. With that, the Pacifica Cultural Leadership Cup for 2024 goes to Lachlan Nichol.
Sorry, remix. Check. So, it's my absolute honour and privilege today to announce the second recipients of the UC Foil Cup, a new cup that we introduced last year, just around our senior school curriculum, and how this person has just shone ever since last year. If you look on his hero page, he is probably the only person out of the whole senior school that is always making sure his progressions, his goals are up to date, and providing evidence across the curriculum. So the UC Foil Cup for 2024 goes to Anukvia Singh. He's my guy. Big smile.
Okay, this is the first year that we have split this award. In the past, it's been for a single person. Given the sporting success of the year and the growth that we have seen in the school, it is important that we recognise both our sports primary boy sports person and our primary girl sports person. This first person has participated in many a sport and always does his job and does it well without any moaning, is very dedicated and a role model on the field, and that goes to Hillman. And our sports girl, this girl is an asset on any sports field. She is a leader, she uses her voice really, really well, and her skill in all sports is absolutely amazing, and that goes to Kiana.
Man, talk about being put on the spot. It is my very pleasure on behalf of all of the senior school teachers, but especially myself, Mr. Al and Whainaria, who these two especially, man, they are the bedrock of our intermediate sports program, along with so many other teachers. Again, like Mr. George said, this is the first time that we've split the award for our intermediate students. In fact, looking out in the audience, I see some of our past winners sitting here in the audience too. It is my very special pleasure to announce our overall sports person intermediate boys, Valu Katoa. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Molly? And for our overall sports person, intermediate girl, let me tell you the competition for this award is extremely strong. In past years, with our intermediate overall sports person, I think 4 years in a row we've had girls. And in fact, one of the previous winners is her older sister, and she is out in the crowd. Can I please have up to the stage, Patsy Tulafomo. And can we have a round of applause for Patsy and all of our sports award winners?
Again, what an honour it is to announce this award. I've known this person for a few years. The Citizenship Award goes to someone who's journeyed lots through Cody Flat School, the highs, the lows, but also made lots of great comebacks and across the school. This person is one of those people that just helps out anywhere where they are, whether it's with our year 8s or with our new entrant children or just sitting alongside them in assembly to ensure that they can know and get to know what Cody Flats is like in our traditions. So, without further ado, the Citizenship Cup Award for 2024 goes to Kaya Manako.
Hoe mais pak ficar, mano.
Kia ora anō tātou. I've had the privilege of watching this boy grow over the year, academically. He is absolutely outstanding with his knowledge and the way that he can apply it. He's very diligent in his approach towards learning and really pushes the boundaries with everything he does. I've seen his test scores, absolutely amazing as well, and he is achieving at a really high level. So the overall academic achievement award for primary, Austin Lee. Big clap, please.
If possible, we have an intermediate or all of our intermediate teachers up for this award as well, please. Because this is one of our final awards, and this would be what high schools call their ducks. Some intermediates also the same. So it's my privilege to announce one of these final awards for 2024. That's up. And because these three wonderful teachers have been prepping and pushing and moving this student beyond his own limits, and I gave a Freudian slip there of his own limits, the 2024 prize given overall academic achievement for the intermediates. And when we were on sports camp, we nicknamed this gentleman the Matrix for obvious reasons, because of his intellect, because of his prowess, because of his genius, and that goes to Kritish. Could I please have our 4 current whānau leaders up on stage? Nevaeh, Jazz, Elliot, and Kratish. Taramai. And come and stand next to Mr. Fiao. Tower above him. Now, as with all schools, every school has their leaders, their go-tos. We have our citizenship winner, which is our go-to if the Prime Minister was to turn up and they could just go off on the fly and just talk about anything passionately and enthusiastically. But then we have those that put the mahi in. Those that are consistent through the year, that are there, on point, on time, and those that lead. Those that are confident enough to lead a whole school. 615 students currently, but more. And these wonderful 4 students all put their hands up at the end of last year to put their name forward to be a whānau leader. Some schools call them their student leaders, they are whānau leaders because we have our 4 whānaus. Mate Aho, the best whānau. Then the other 3 don't really matter too much, but they're Papatū, Nuku, Tangaroa, and Tawharamātia. So for us, it's a small gift, parting gift that we'd like to present you with before you announce 2025's whānau leaders. So if in no particular order, to Jazz. And then to Nevaeh. Kratish. And finally, Elliot. Now that tongue will keep you in good stead when you go to high school, when you're still with us in year 8, Elliot. But we say a massive, massive thank you for everything you've done for the school and everything you're going to do representing the school at high school in the future. Can we give our current student leaders a huge round of applause?
So these students don't even know that they have been picked to be our whānau leaders. We left it to the very last minute. So in 2025, Jazz will be announcing our new whānau leader, and when she announces you, come up and stand next to Jazz, please. So 2025 whānau leader.
O Tangaroa, o Matohoani, Zaina.
All right, Zaina. And yes, some of these kids might have to change whānau groups for next year. And so our next whānau leader for 2025 is the whānau group.
For Tangaroa, Jennifer.
Now for my favorite whānau group, 2025, for Tawharamātia.
Anupir!
And in 2025, our Papatū leader is?
Elliot.
It's Elliot in Spain! Yeah. we're keeping you, man. Thank you. You can do your phone number.
Give our whānau leaders another past, present, future round of applause. Okay, and before I pass over to Jazz to finish with our closing karakia, I'd just like to say once again a huge thank you to all of our parent community for not just your support today but throughout the year. Most importantly, things come to a crescendo, a great ending when we hit enterprise. And that's credit to the final product, is credit to the students and also to the staff. Now we raised over $20,000 alone just on that one night. Mainly because we don't keep asking our parents for money, like most schools, because we know the cost of living. We know that we shouldn't be charging for things that you don't need to charge for, except for transport, which is phenomenal for camps. But we don't want to stop things like camps. We don't want to stop these opportunities. And just notably, we've spoken a lot about sports, and yes, sports is deep within the school veins now. The blood runs thick within sports at Cody Flats. And once again, back-to-back years, and it's credit to these students from year 5, year 6, year 7s, and year 8s that went back off to North County's sports camp, and within 2 days of a 5-day tournament, they'd already won the tournament. So that's back-to-back wins. That's 2 years in a row. And that's no mean feat. That's dedication and hard work, but that's also resilience. People are going to get fed up with me saying resilience, but that's resilience. And once again, for the second year in a row, out of all the schools in the North Counties cluster, the school has won the overall place in a first place out of all of the schools across all of the sports. So that's no mean feat. That's hard work, that's dedication. So can we give our coaches and our students a huge round of applause? Now I know on Monday within school we do have our farewell ceremony to some staff who may be leaving us, but also to students who are leaving us, but I'd just like the year 8s to stand. Year 8s, every single year 8. 48, 49 of you. Okay, these wonderful students have every year, our year 8 representation grows. The size of the school grows, but so too do our expectations. And these students have lived up to our expectations and more. They've represented the school in-house, but also out in the community with great esteem and great pride. When we talk to our students about the Cody Flats logo and our mangapare, we say that's like wearing the silver fern, you're All Blacks. And they do that, and they do it better than the All Blacks at times. So can we give our leaving and departing year 8s a huge round of applause? And you can inahor. Thank you, year 8s. We'll celebrate further on Monday. You can quietly inahor. Okay, and finally from myself again, have a wonderful break. If you celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. If you do not celebrate Christmas, have a wonderful summer break. Enjoy the time away, enjoy the time with whānau, friends, family. I'd be ashamed to spoil it at the end, away. And before I pass over to Jazz to finish us off with our karakia, just a reminder to those award recipients, so congratulations to those who have received an award today. If you do have a larger award, sadly we do keep those at school so we can display them in the office for all people to see, for the whole school to see. So could you please not leave the hall with the large trophy, just come and bring it over to myself over on this large table here with Mr. Fiao or Matua George, Fire D, Mr. S or any of the staff members. The smaller trophies, the medals, they are yours to keep. So Jazz, without further ado, could I please invite you up to finish us off?
Close our eyes, bow heads. Sorry. Whakataka te hau ki te uru, whakataka te hau ki te tonga, kia mākina ki uta, kia mātaratara ki tai, e hia ki ana te atakura, he tio, he huka, he hohu. Hamene. Sorry.